me show you a really quick and simple, yet so delicious Thanksgiving recipe you can make if you're not making a turkey, if a lot of people's not coming over, or if you just don't have the funds to get a huge Thanksgiving dinner. This is what you're gonna need. We are making chicken and dressing. It is absolutely amazing, and when I tell you, it's gonna feel just like your Thanksgiving dinner with the turkey and the dressing and all the fixings. You're gonna love this recipe. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some chicken, your favorite pieces. I'm using chicken thighs. These are chicken thighs that I have washed off using lemon juice, salt, and cold water, and we have the skin on. You can decide whether you want to leave the skin on or take it off. You're gonna need some onions. You could even use fresh garlic if you wanted to. I have some butter here. We're gonna serve it with our dressing, of course. Use whatever kind of dressing you want. This one here has never let me down. It doesn't cost a lot and it tastes delicious, right? We're gonna be serving it with some beautiful broccoli. I have some cream of chicken here. If you wanna use cream of mushroom, you can. And the gravy, the easy gravy. This gravy tastes good. If you've never tasted it, now's the time to taste it. You're gonna need some spices to make everything come together and taste magnificent. We have salt, we have the chicken bouillon, we got parsley flakes to make everything look pretty. We have black pepper, garlic and onion powder, and Italian seasoning. If you wanted to use some sage or some poultry seasoning, you can use that too. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make a chicken and dressing that you can make for your holiday. Hope y'all are having a good day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. Have you ever tried chicken and dressing? If you haven't, you're gonna love it. I'm showing you all this video today because I do understand that for a lot of people, the holidays might not really look like the holidays, but you can still have a delicious dinner that's not gonna cost a lot and is super easy to make, and this is one of them. I cleaned my chicken off today using lime juice, salt, and cold water. You give it a nice wash and then you rinse it off and pat it dry. I'm gonna be taking the skin off of some of these chicken thighs, but then some of them I might just leave the skin on. It's really up to you guys, okay? So as you see the fat on the skin, you know, on the chicken, go ahead and cut it away as well. Just like this, it's simple. I'm gonna show you how to build flavor on top of flavor. We're gonna start off with some onion, okay? If you wanna do bell peppers and celery, absolutely you can, okay? All right, so now here's what we're gonna do. I have this onion. You can slice it, dice it, whatever you want. Just get it in the bottom of your pan. This is one of my favorite pans here that I like to bake certain dishes in, so I'm using it. Okay, watch this. Just a quick slice down and put these onions into the bottom of your pan. These onions are gonna roast in the bottom of your pan. And now we're gonna take our stuffing. Any name brand you like to use. If you like to use the croutons that come in the bag, you can use that too. We're gonna take these, let me open them up. We're gonna put those croutons right in the bottom of this pan. It all depends on how many people you're cooking for. It's gonna depend on how many packs of dressing you're gonna use. I'm using 2 bags. Remember, with this specific type of dressing, it's already seasoned to perfection. It tastes good. Put a stick of butter, okay? It doesn't matter where you put it. It'll all melt and come together. The desired amount of water that they require you to use is always on the back of the box. You're gonna go ahead and put that in. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, just get that amount of water that they that they call for. Season our chicken, and don't you be afraid to give this chicken some good flavor. If you can't use salt, what I always say, I always tell everybody, leave the salt out if you can't, and then your loved ones can put their own salt on, okay? So I'm going in with salt, okay? If you're using both the chicken bouillon and the salt, just kind of, balance it out a little bit, because this has salt as well. Or you can just decide, I'm just going to use this and no salt, okay? It's really up to you. Okay, I want to get some good flavor going on. These chicken thighs have came up to kind of room temperature, so that chill has came off of them. When you let the chill come off of the meat, they always cook up much better, okay? I'm gonna go in with some Italian seasoning, okay? You can use poultry seasoning if you'd like, and I'm gonna flip them over and season the other side. I'm going in pretty heavy with the onion and garlic powder on purpose, because I want to taste that flavor. You could do this with turkey cutlets if you wanted to. You know, at your local market, you can purchase those turkey cutlets that are so delicious. You're going to follow the same recipe for that. Okay, garlic and onion powder, just like so. I'm going to put some black pepper, and the parsley flakes makes it nice and pretty. Go ahead and season this other side, just like this. This chicken smells amazing right now. It does. Sure it does. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Beautiful. We're going to go back in with all the other spices. That's that Italian seasoning that makes everything taste so good. Garlic and onion powder and a nice amount of it. Parsley flakes once again. So now I'm going to take you on an ultimate twist and turn. We're taking that 1 can of cream of chicken or cream of mushroom, whatever you want to use, with a little bit of water. This water or chicken broth, whatever you want to use, is going to thin this cream of chicken soup out a little bit. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to take this and pour it on top of the dressing. Give it a nice mix until it thins out. Let's go ahead and put this cream of chicken soup that we have thinned out a little bit using some water. Pour it all over you. I know, it looks good already. I know it does. I know it does. Really, you don't even have to mix it in. It'll get down in there, trust me, okay? So now, take that chicken that you seasoned so well, and I want you to just nestle it. You know how to nestle it down in there. We're gonna cover this with foil to cook it today. And then towards the end of the cooking process, when you know your chicken is almost done, then you can take the foil off and let it get nice and golden brown on the top. 350 degrees is what we're gonna be cooking this on. Now we cover it with foil, and half the way through the cooking process, the foil will be on so we can protect our dressing so it doesn't dry out. Because if you bake this without the foil, the dressing will dry out, right? So we cover it, and the other half of the cooking process, we'll be taking this foil out so your chicken can get brown on the top and that dressing can get a little crispy on the top. That's in the oven. Let's go ahead and get started on this fresh broccoli. This broccoli smells so beautiful. And how I like to do it is I'm always using the fresh broccoli, not the frozen kind, right? And so I'm going to take some broth. Doesn't matter what kind of broth. I have some chicken broth here. I'm going to fill it up half the way of the pan, okay? Just like this. And we're going to cut it into our florets, get rid of, you know, this stalk part, and cut them into bite-sized pieces. If you don't want to cut them, you really can just pull them apart, just like this. Today's video is showing you all you're going to have a great Thanksgiving, and you don't have to break the bank to do it. This is going to taste just as good. Show you how I'm going to season it. We're going to use some chicken bouillon powder. If you want to put some black pepper in there, absolutely you can, and some butter. But we ain't putting the butter in until these are like almost done. I have 3 packs of gravy. You can use the chicken gravy, the beef gravy, or the turkey gravy like I'm using today. They are all good. If you guys didn't know, gravy like this is amazing. It's so good. Try it next time, then come back and let me know. Because I'm going to love when you guys say, Gina, it is. It tastes so good. All right, so we're going to empty 3 packs because I want a nice amount of gravy. And then just put the required amount of water or broth. You can see I use some broth. I need 3 cups of, liquid. You just bring it up to a boil and then turn it down on simmer. Once it thickens, you got gravy. Put the liquid in. 3 cups going right in for 3 packs. Oh, yeah. How easy was this? Like, seriously, everything came together so quickly. Your holiday dinner will be done. The gravy's done already. If you wanted to put like a pat of butter in here, you can, but really you don't need to. If you wanted to, you can. I'm tasting it. Delicious. Beautiful every time. Now, when you go to serve your dinner, let's just say this thickened up. If it did, just put you some water in there, reheat it, you're good to go. Broccoli is done, and a lot of the water has evaporated. We're gonna go ahead and put some butter in there. Let that butter melt on top of it. Your side dish is done. It's chicken and dressing. And that dressing has so much flavor from the chicken. Yum, yum, and yum. The broccoli is done, of course, and we got some gravy. Make you some. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on, tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina's doing in this kitchen on a daily basis. And Father, we thank you for providing a meal, your hedge of protection and your love. Who's ready to taste? You're ready to taste. First thing I'm going in for. This dressing right here, there's going to be a ton of flavor in it because of the juice from that chicken. All the seasoning that you put on your chicken is in your dressing. Let's taste. Tastes just like the holidays. Going right in for that chicken. Oh my goodness. Make it so. You're gonna love this.